Hello, welcome you to this session. In today's class, let us discuss the poem Fire and Ice written by the famous American poet Robert Frost. This poem is short but conveys great and significant message. The poem expresses the profound idea on how the human race or the world will come to an end. Before we go to the explanation of the poem, let us read the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. But what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say for destruction ice is great and would suffice. The poem revolves around two possibilities, two views or two opinions on how the world will come to an end. The first line says, some say the world will end in fire. If we read this line, we feel that one day the earth will be in flames, maybe because of hot temperature or because of sun bursting. So the earth will be destroyed due to fire. And in the second para, we feel that, in second stanza, we feel that the earth will become cold and cold. There would be ice everywhere and living on the earth would become difficult, and so the world would come to an end. But no. The poet here compares these two natural components, that is fire and ice, with human destructive emotions, and they are desire and hatred. Because the poet says the fire stands for desire and the ice stands for hatred. Desire means a strong wish. Strong wish. We wish to do something, we wish to have something, we wish to achieve something. And then when this wish becomes a strong wish, then it is called a desire. The poet says that the world will end due to burning desire and due to ice-cold hatred. And poet favors those who say that the world will end due to desire. Fire here stands for desire. It stands for desire, greed, conflict. The more we try to satisfy our wish, the more it grows. And then it spreads rapidly like fire, and our whole life gets engulfed in it. So, the world will end due to desire. This is one opinion, one possibility on how the world will come to an end. And poet says that if it had to perish the second time, then ice is enough. Now here, ice is referred to hatred, coldness, rigidity, because of which we become intolerant, insensitive, indifferent. We don't love one another. We have that hatred against one another, and that is enough to destroy the world. So, in this poem, the poet says that the world will end due to two things, that is fire and ice. What does fire refer to? Fire refers to the desire. Fire refers to desire, greed, conflict, and the earth, the world will also end due to ice. And what does ice refer to? Ice refers to hatred, to coldness, to rigidity. wherein a person becomes insensitive, he becomes intolerant, cruel. Okay, so this is how the world will end according to the two opinions. So what is the message in this poem? What message does the poet Robert Frost want to convey? He says that in today's world, this desire, conflicts, and hatred, intolerance is increasing to such an extent that if we do not control them, the world will come to an end. We will be the destroyer of our own self. So, poet Robert Frost wants to convey the message to us that we should learn to control our desires, control our wish. We should learn to love one another. We should try to remove that arrow of hatred from our hearts and be united. So, this is the summary of the poem Fire and Ice, written by Robert Frost. I hope you have understood it. Go through the poem once again to understand it better. And if you have really understood it, share it with your friends and write the comments. Thank you.